Hey, Mad Matt Collectibles here. Another episode of Is It Worth It? The series where we ask, is the price that we paid for a collectible, for an action figure, whatever it is it worth what I paid for it? Today, we have an Armosaurs toy. Boom. Armosaurs. So, if you guys don't know what Armosaurs is, it is a series kind of like Power Rangers, where they get the footage from another country and then they film their own footage here for the US and they make it their own, right? And this one came from Korea, if I'm not mistaken, Armosaurs, and they took footage from there and made it for the US. I have checked out the series, I did watch every episode. Very kid friendly, definitely meant for kids, as is most of this stuff, right? I'm not the demographic, but I sort of am because I'll buy the merchandise. But I enjoyed the series enough. The CGI is a little wonky, but also kind of charming at the same time. But I did um, enjoy it enough, I guess. But it seems like it'd be a great thing to watch with the kids. Once my kid is born, I'll probably show her stuff like this. Hopefully, she'll like it. I have to wait a few years though, unfortunately, because I already want to show her. She's not born yet, but as soon as she's born, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, do you like this? What do you think about Armosaurs?" And she's just gonna be sitting there crying for milk, right? So as always, I want to let you know where I found the figure or where I bought it. This one I bought from Amazon. It was about $9.99. They have them at Amazon. They have them on Amazon. They have them on at Target and Walmart's. And I was very tempted to buy every single one of them. They're a bunch of colors because it's like the Power Rangers, right? And there's red, there's orange, there's yellow, there's purple, blue, and then there's a villain character. And I've always been a fan of the Red Rangers, so I picked up him. If I like him, if I think he's worth the price, I will maybe pick up the other ones. But $10 is pretty good, right? I would love for many figures to be $10. Now, right away though, I see why it's $10, right? I can see that. It is very small. I don't know if that translates well on camera. I don't know if it looks bigger than what it is. Here's this next to my big head. It's very small. It's what, like not 3 inches. I'm bad. I'm bad with knowing the sizes for things. This is 4 inch figure. Yeah, like 4 inch. It's pretty small. Um, but let's open it up. Let's see if it's worth the $10. All right, opening it up like a madman. Ugh. You guys know I always struggle opening stuff, and I'm not going to be very kind to the box. Ooh. So right away, let's see. I like how they present this. They have the Armosaur symbol, and they have the accessories, these extra attachments that if you see here, you can attach to the Red Ranger. So, comes with all of these. I'm not going to take them out because, to be honest, I'll never display this character with all of this. These are some of those old school toys where they come with a bunch of attachments that aren't really featured in the show, or at least I don't remember them being in the show. They look cool, but um, I was always one growing up. I was always that person that needed it to be pretty accurate to the cartoon that I watched, whatever character or the show. So if they did different colored versions, I wasn't really the biggest fan because it wasn't screen accurate. But let's see the figure itself. Oh, it comes with this cool. I love the packaging for this. This metallic. The T Rex is on there. Ajax, I believe, is his name. Is it? And then Liam. That's the character's name. So he comes with this. I believe for his back. Okay, I think you just put the weapon in there, his sword. And there's a cool little sword here. Pretty cool. And then there's the guy, the ranger. I'm just gonna refer to them as rangers. I know they're Armosaurs, but I'm just gonna say rangers, just because I'm not gonna remember to call them anything else. But let's play around with him and see if it's worth the $10. So here's the articulation. You can move his arms in, out. He goes that far, limited to about there with his arm, putting them up, putting them back, legs, bends, swivels. Boom, boom, boom. And I have to say, I'm enjoying it. His little backpack goes there, and his sword goes in there. Man, I'm a simple man. I am a simple man. I like this. This is freaking cool. I am enjoying it. I am not the demographic, and I am also simultaneously the demographic, the exact demographic, because I am in my mid 30s now, or almost in my mid 30s, right? Um, and I am just, I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I know. Uh, so I have to say, he's small, but for $10, I dig it. I dig the detail. He's not. Um, he's well painted for $10. $10, they could have done a way worse job. They really could have. Um, I dig the sword that you can just put there in his backpack. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of these little attachments. It's just not my style. Um, but for $10, I mean, hey, they're pretty cool. It looks cool. Um, all clear, so they saved money on the paint there. They didn't have to paint it too much. It's fine. These are extra accessories for your kids or yourself to plug in and just mess around with, and not bad for $10. I gotta say, is it worth it? I'm gonna let you guys know. Yes, yes, this is worth $10. Would I get the extra ones? Yes. And would I and will I? Would I? Yes. Will I? Let's see. I'm trying to hold off because that's what four other members plus the bad guy, so that's about $50. Am I willing to drop 50 right now on this? Not quite. There are other figures that I want to review, other figures I want to even have in my collection. But if like birthdays come around, and your wife or girlfriend or friend or partner or whoever is in your life, family or friend, whoever's in your life, whoever cares about you and wants to get you a birthday gift, if they ask you, hey, what do you want? I mean, Armosaurs. They could get you all of them if they're willing to drop that for you, or just one, and like one from everybody, right? One from parent, one from friend, one from whoever, you know, hey, just get me an Armosaur, $10 on Amazon. You don't even have to pay for shipping if you have Amazon Prime, right? And it's a great gift. I actually really dig it. It's so simple, and yet I love it. And the more I'm playing with it, I am liking it more and more. Oh, I didn't mess with the head. Let's see this. Move side to side, kind of up, kind of. Wow. What do you guys think? Am I just enjoying this way too much? Am I overhyping this figure? I mean, for $10, you can't really go wrong. You know, you spend $10 on like nothing, right? A cup of Starbucks coffee is like $10. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but actually maybe not depending on what you get. But for $10, I mean, I think these guys would look great on the shelf. Now, the more I'm talking about it, I'm like, okay, I kind of need the other guys, right? Oh my gosh, the sword actually curves. Why? It folds into itself. I I don't know why it curves, but it's cool. That excited me. Um, I've seen the T Rex, I've seen the Triceratops, and I've seen the Raptor in store. Now that you're looking at what 50 for the regular for the rest of the team, another 50, and then I think it's about 40 something each for the dinosaurs. Is that quite worth it? I don't know, because then you go from it being affordable to okay, it's still affordable if you compare it to other figures, right? Maybe, but if you buy all the dinosaurs and all the figures, it's going to add up versus just getting these guys and having them on the shelf. You know, the different colors, boom, 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 boom. You know, all the colors, you can just imagine them around this guy. Um, it's not, I don't know if it'd be worth it at that point. But I'm only judging this figure by itself, and I have to say this figure is really worth $10. I would recommend it. Go pick up some Armosaurs toys, but also let me know, what do you guys think? Have you picked up these guys? Have you picked up any other figures that you have thought are worth it, or collectibles in general? It doesn't have to be just figures. It could be statues. It could be anything collectible, right? Cards, whatever you collect. Let me know. See you next time.